That Tea, right?
Yep, that's right.
That's what's up. All right, listen, let's get it popping. We are live on the radio station. We are live on Facebook, live on YouTube. People, help us out and share, share, share. You know, I got to play my theme music.
DJ Cisco, let's go. What up? 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 DJ, let's go. Yeah, you were tuned in to the DJ Cisco Radio Show.com. Turn the speakers up. I used to rhyme in a circle before I blew up. Now I just show up. They turning the crown up. DJ Cisco, my favorite radio host. Your rap soliloquy. You don't know what to say to your ghost. He'll leave you dead on arrival, spinning them hot tunes. From New York to Charlotte, Cisco, we got you. If you want to hear the hottest music to get you live, 347-352-8625. So call him. DJ Cisco, let's go. What up? 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 DJ, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You know, I had to play the theme music. That's
Yes,
what we
sir.
do right here on DJC Radio Global. Big shout out to my man. Good Lord, what's his name? His name is he's from North Carolina, and his name is Lieutenant Trax, for coming up with that theme music for me a couple of years back. But tonight we have a special guest. We have Dr. Saeeda St. Aud, and going to be talking about her company, Catch That Tea. Saeeda, what's good?
First and foremost, was I supposed to have like a drink with you? Like,
Hey,
because I saw you had yours, but I don't have mine. I feel like
but you know how you know how I do, so you can do what you want. We
well,
could put
it's
up
too
a
late
picture.
now. You should have said so
No,
we
no.
could have toasted to this interview.
Yes, I know you have people that are behind the scenes. Have them get you a drink right now. Anyway, congratulations on becoming a doctor,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Saeeda St. Aud. And I've known, since we were like teenagers and shit, and that's a major accomplishment. And I've seen you throughout the years, going to colleges and everything. I think I went to a few
You
colleges.
said colleges. Yes.
No,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because it was a couple, like several.
Yeah.
Not saying that you, like dropped out or nothing, but you just transferred.
No, you're right about that.
Yeah. All right. I was trying to do like a little like jig there. Anyway, listen. During your educational journey, what was the toughest dilemma? Like, what was the hardest thing about it? Because I want to give some young guys some inspiration right now.
Well, there were a couple of things. So, oh my gosh, every type of higher education I went through, it was a struggle. So, undergraduate, I went away to Binghamton. I felt lost. I hated it.
Okay.
I came back. I took a year. I ended up going to Stony Brook, still
Yeah.
not feeling, and I messed up. Like they almost kicked me out of school because I was just fooling around. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So that was hard. I graduated. I was like, oh shoot, I graduated. Then when I decided to go back and get my master's, I had kids.
Gotcha.
I was there in Allentown raising my kids. Oh,
That's not gonna happen, people. Unfreeze right now. All right. Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
And okay. So yeah, so I was in Allentown raising my kids, and I was like, how am I gonna go back and be the mom and do all of that? I did it, and I think my last year I got pregnant with my late baby.
Oh, okay.
So I went through my
Thanks, Dr. Michael.
master's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through my master's, and I finished right at the 9th month. So that was a challenge, just because it's a lot. It's like they haze you just to be a teacher.
Wow.
Yeah. And so that was a challenge. And then I moved to Georgia. I'm down here. the education system, I have my own opinion on it or whatever. I'm not a traditional type of teacher. So, but I always knew I wanted to do something for my community and myself, but give back some way to my community with research.
Gotcha.
And so I enrolled at Argosy University. I get to my last year when I actually start my research and the whole university shut down.
What?
Yes. And they was like, you got to start from the beginning. Now, this is like pretty much 3 years in, and told me I had to start over. And at first I was like, I give up.
Yeah.
And then I was like, F that. I'm not giving up. Like I came too far to give up.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't. I found a university who took most of my credits, but they still was trying to say, oh, you got to do this over. And I was just like, fuck it. I'm going to do it over.
Yeah.
And like 2 classes or whatever. But I'm going to see this through.
Beautiful. And
don't give up. Don't give up.
This is the end result. So that was like my second question. I was going to say, what advice do you have for college students that can help them achieve their academic goals? But you just kind of broke it down with that answer just now. Oh, man. So listen, this is the thing that I always ask people. Do you think everyone is built for college?
No.
And if not, what other path should they take so they can be successful?
I mean, to be honest with you, if my both of my daughters are pretty much done with college. So one graduated, she got her master's. The other one is graduating, and that is a path. But if my son came to me and said, I don't want to go to school, but I'd be like, you got to be an entrepreneur. That's, to me, you're not going to sit around. Like, you have to do something.
Yes.
So no, I totally don't think college is a system set up to get your money. That's the truth about it.
Someone once said it is the biggest Ponzi scheme in America.
Yeah. But again, in America, it's set up that for people who want to get ahead, you got to be a part of that scheme. So even though I'm a doctor and I'm an educator, I'll tell you the truth. The education system is set up for money. Public schools are set up for money. Yes. So I'm just like, you can come to me as my child and say, I don't want to go to college, but you have to have a plan. Exactly. And it has to be an entrepreneurship plan. You got to show me something, because I don't want kids in my house at like 20, 30, 40. Like, you ain't coming to live with me.
Yeah. Wait. All right. So listen, we're going to get back to that. But why do you think the American educational system, even through like higher learning, well, no, because you could pick the course, but why do you think grades 1 through 12 do not teach how to become an entrepreneur, how to teach how to run your own company? Give us essentials where we could be very successful. Why do you think they show us certain things to keep us at a certain mental capacity when it comes to thinking outside the box?
Because it's like, why didn't you teach a slave how to read? If I teach you how to read, then I don't need you. You'll start thinking beyond a slave mentality. Yes. So I'm going to keep you at a certain level, and I'm not going to teach you how to get those skills, because then you might pass it down and have generational wealth
and take over the government.
Exactly. So I don't, and right now, even me starting this company, I'm trying to get myself up and running, because I plan for my son, who's 8, to have his own company.
Yes.
And if he chooses to go to school, but you can't choose to be a bum. Like, that's just not going to happen.
I definitely feel you that. And that's a real solid answer and a very sincere one. Big shout out to John Hall that's on the check-in. Big shout out to my man Godson. Can you guys please share this? Whoever can hear my voice on the radio station or here on Facebook or on YouTube Live, can you please help us and share? We have Dr. Saeeda St. Ord And
just say Dr. Saeeda. You can
all right, Dr. Saeeda, thank you, because I'm struggling right now.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. Anyway, so she has a company called Catch That Tea, and we're going to be talking about that also. But we're just speaking about education and different paths for the young artists that do tune into this show. Now, getting to your business, I saw you talking about some frustration the other day. I was like, what is wrong with her? I enjoy being an entrepreneur. I love every minute of it.
Come on, but you can't tell me your
No,
struggle
yeah,
has
you
not
do
been
get,
real.
no, it's been very real, and you do get stressed out sometimes.
Yeah.
However, I've done shows where I really wanted to bust out in tears, like the minute before about some shit that went on. Then I'm on here like this. Okay, DJ Cisco Red Glove, it's like sometimes you just So I feel what you're saying, but it's also a big reward at the end. So tell us.
Yeah.
Tell us some of your frustrations, though.
I mean, my thing is this, and you know me, you've known me for a lot of years, and I feel like people always out to get something when you need a hand,
Oh, hell yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, and maybe it's my unrealistic way of looking at the world sometimes, that like, just help the next man. Everybody got to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't be out to get me. Don't be out to sell me a course for $1 million. Don't get me in the course and then it's bullshit. So that is a frustration. Just money, of course, because
get used to that. Just get used to that part.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it, but it still stings, in the beginning, because at the end of the day, I don't want to change who I am. And, it's like when I make it, I don't want to require anything from somebody else. I just want to see the next person, particularly my people, succeed.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. No, I definitely feel what you're saying. Like, if you're looking for advice from people that even are in the business, that's in your family or friends, don't even think you're going to get the real answers and the real of what it is.
Yeah.
They're feeling like, like, just like I worked, I'm going to make her work or whatever. So that's what people are thinking. Right. However, this is the age of what is it? Do it yourself. DYU? Do it yourself?
Do it yourself. Yeah.
Exactly. Everything you want to know is on YouTube.
It is.
Everything. I solve life dilemmas by going to YouTube. I'm not lying. So everything that you want to know, like about these businesses and like things like that, you could definitely do it yourself. Don't even depend on nobody. Don't even feed off the energy. Now let's get to the actual company. Tell us about it, and what does the name mean?
So the name was like, and it's funny because I was driving over here I'm at my kid's house. I was driving today and I was like, yo, this name might be obsolete. So, like a few years ago, people would say, oh, I got tea to spill. Catch that tea.
Yeah.
Like, so I was, and I created the name a few years ago. But I was like, oh, tea as in t-shirt. So that's just the plain and simple of it. When I started, I think like this shirt I have on, guided by faith, driven by hope.
Okay.
It was more faith-based messages and messages of faith, because that's who I am. I'm a great person and a believer in faith and my spirituality. But this year, with everything going on, the racial tensions, just not saying this year, but everything just got like heated to the point where I was like, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm not a protester, but I'm an advocate. My parents come from that. So I was like, where do I fit in? What do I say? So I wanted to start gearing more of the messages to people of color, my people in particular, but people of color who are struggling. And that's not to say, but it's my way of voicing how I feel. Because even some shirts I put up, nobody wanted. Like I put up a shirt that said "Never Forgotten." It had the names of the Black Panthers on it. you know, that resonated with me, but it didn't
Yeah.
resonate with other people. I put up other shirts that were probably more Afro political messages. It did not resonate, you know. And so it speaks to me, but it may not speak to everybody else. But again, it's my way of voicing how I feel. You know, that we can't forget. We cannot forget where we come from. I don't care, even if you Jewish, Asian, you can't forget what this country has done to you. You can't. And the minute you forget is the minute that all of this, you know, becomes like a whirlwind. And even though I think it never went away, it's just that the phones and social media capture it more.
Yeah, plus the commander in chief that's about to be out of office reinvigorated and put batteries in the backs and supported
Right.
them. So they just came out like full fledged. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got you. So it's like you're like doing your part in this struggle through your t-shirt company. Beautiful thing. Now, how do you come up with these phrases?
Again, like some of the t-shirts that if you look on my website, there are collaborations. So one of the collaborations is with She Talks Movement, and she came up with a healing shirt with her phrase, "The revolution is now. The future is here." So some of them, and then SOS brand, he's an artist. So I collaborate with people of color who also have messages, who also share the same commonality. Some of the phrases like I may come up with myself. Some of them it's like you can look on the internet and it's like, all right, I like it, but you have to redo it yourself because you don't want to copyright or have a trademark problem. And you know, yeah, sometimes it's hard. Again, you may come up with something that speaks to you and doesn't speak to anybody else.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but again, if you look at people who are successful in the t-shirt business, they'll tell you, oh yeah, I went to Amazon and I saw which shirt sold the most and I
Okay.
redesigned it. And but I haven't gotten that far
Yeah.
into it yet. But yeah, that's how a lot of people come up with stuff, or they may tweak it,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, to suit them.
That's what's up. So listen, tell the people where they can find your t-shirts, how much they are, and where can they purchase? Can they purchase from all over the world? Because I know with my shop, I was selling stuff to like different countries until one day this guy ordered something and the shipping was more than the item was. So I was like, okay, I got to do it domestic only now. So
Right. No, I haven't had an international sale yet,
okay.
and that's just being honest. But I do ship Europe, Canada. You know, it can go there. I don't know how much the shipping is, but if ever it was ridiculous over the
Yeah.
price and someone contacted me, I'm gonna work with you.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna work with you. But my shirts can be found on www.catch-that-t.com. So you can purchase the shirts there. T-shirts are $20. I think for like larger sizes like 3X it's like $22. Hoodies are $30. If you wear a larger size, you'll pay $35. If you also go on Instagram, CATCHDAT, catch that T, you can click the link on my Instagram and you can be connected right to my store and you can purchase t-shirts there. I'm also on Redbubble and I'm about to get on Etsy.
All right, listen. You got to please give me one more time the actual website so I can type it out and put it in our chat room on this Facebook Live.
Catch
www.catch
dash
what, like little line
like
thingy? Oh, okay. All
that
right, please don't shoot me. Go ahead. That THAT
dash
again. Got you.
TEE
TEE. Okay.
.com.
.com. There you go, people. Let me copy that so I can keep pasting it as we are doing this interview. Go check it out there. Like I said before, people share. We have Dr. Saeeda St. Ord, and the company is Catch That Tea, and we're live on DJC Radio Global. So she told us where we can find them. How do you pick models? Because listen, I'm gonna start putting it up here right now. You got some very beautiful models for these. Oh, that's you. Okay.
Yeah, she is beautiful, ain't she?
Yeah.
Yo, she
Yes.
look good.
So beautiful. So what does that T-shirt say? Do you remember that one?
Which one are you looking at?
Oh, you can't see it. I'm sorry. You have the red hat on, and you're in the hallway with a white jacket.
The red
you
hat.
can't see it.
Oh, okay. That one was Black women are beautiful at any age.
Nice. So do you print these on there, or you just tell them like what they want and you have a company that does it and comes out? Or
No, so I have a drop shipper, which I can tell you now, if you do not have to, if you're starting a business and you don't have to go with a drop shipper, it's convenient, it's easy. However, it does cut into your profit. So I decided to get my own heat press machine.
oh,
So I can keep more of my profit, and I will start sending out more of the items myself. And I will also start doing hats, cups, because once you start doing some items with drop shippers, it can get expensive. Or like when we first got into the pandemic, like everything shut down. I had to disconnect all my products, find another drop shipper that wasn't struggling as much. And then I didn't like the mock-up. So it was a little bit of a problem. But when you control your own inventory, you get the benefit from it.
So it's worth the investment.
Yes, it is.
Definitely. That is dope. That's a great piece of advice. Thanks for sharing that with us. So where do you want to take this company, and what else do you want to do?
Well, I want to take it as far as it'll go. And I have claimed it that it's going to grow and it's going to be successful. And one of the things that somebody said to me, and this is me personally,
okay,
I've had this, like I had to go through some business paperwork, and it was established in 2018 or something like that. And I let it go for a while. It like just sat. I didn't do nothing. I was just like, Then something was like, no, if you can't give up on like your doctorate and everything else, you're not giving up on this. Like you've done that in your life. So the growth is slow. It is slow. It is hard. It is tedious. You got to figure out marketing. You have to figure out, but do not give up. So I want to take it as far as it'll go. And like I said, I already saw where I wanted to branch off, where I'm going to set my son up. He's into gaming and anime. I was like, dude, do you want to do t-shirts for gaming and anime? He said, yes. I'm like, once I get myself more of an sure footing and just kind of figure it out, I just want to duplicate for other companies. And you and I talked about that. Like you helped me out with things too. Yeah.
And the Congress, I think they just passed a bill that's going to go to the Senate or the House or whatever. Don't know which one, but it passed somewhere and it has to get the final say. They just passed a bill today where they decriminalize cannabis. So that's going to become a huge market.
Did we not talk about that?
Yeah.
I'm not saying my idea, and I hope you don't say, because we talked about it. I ain't playing.
That's why I brought it up.
That is my dream. I don't smoke it, but I sure will sell it.
Listen, that's funny. Listen, the comments expressed here by Dr. St. Ord, I'm just joking. Listen, you are absolutely right. And it's going to be legal, and they're going to make a lot of money from it. Like Colorado made so much money where they gave all the citizens, every citizen in Colorado, back money because it made so much money. So yeah, but they think it may get shot down at the second round. So let's hope and pray because we
Hmm.
need that. Canada already did it, and the stocks in Canada are doing well. But
And
let's
that's the
see
whole
what
thing.
happens.
I'm just like, what is holding you back?
I know.
And you know what? Honestly, again, this is my opinion. If I legalize, if this country legalizes it, then I get to not have free slave labor. I can't incarcerate black men
Wow, it's
for
that deep.
for a bag of weed, and my slave labor is gone.
And you have to release the ones that you did
And you
incarcerate.
have to release them. So it's like, well, which one's gonna make me more money? Let me see. Let me see.
Ah, it's crazy. But weed used to be legal in America, and you know why they? One of the reasons why they made it illegal
Why?
because they said it made black men look at white women and talk to them more. Like it gave them more courage to go speak to them. I'm not lying. Google that. It's the true. It's a
I'm
fact.
not, listen, I
I was like,
don't
damn, that's
dispute
just
that
crazy.
idiot mentality. I don't dispute that it was said. But
Yeah,
again, I think it boils down in our country to economics.
yeah,
And
everything. Yeah.
somehow they saw like, and honestly, I would love to Google, when did it become illegal? Did it coincide with, oh, civil rights and
That's
releasing
a
of,
great point. I didn't even. Yeah, it's a great
like,
point.
did one affect the other? Well, now I have to figure out a way. Because come on now, we were farming tobacco and all of it. Give me a break. Give me a
I know.
break.
I know. All right. So listen, is there anything that we didn't cover that you want the world to know about Catch That Tea?
Just again, follow me on Instagram, catch, and it's DATTEE. I'm running a giveaway for the holiday,
Ooh,
working with Letitia's Creations. She makes some delicious like treats and holiday stuff. If you go on Letitia's Creations on Instagram, the giveaway is up December 7th. So in order to be entered, you have to follow and subscribe, because people just don't listen. You can write shit down and people don't listen.
oh, yeah, no, they don't read flyers or nothing. Yeah, but go ahead.
Follow and subscribe, and you will get one of her delicious baskets of treats. Letitia's Creations, also a black owned business. Um, Again, I collaborate with She just again, if you are a black owned business starting out and you just want a platform, if you want advice, I'm still in it with you. Just DM me on Instagram or Facebook. I'm not too much on there, but again, I just want to help people, because I know people help me, and it's like, I'll tell you the truth, and
Yeah,
I'll share whatever I can with you. So
I just remembered something. What about that blog?
yeah, you
You
know
still got
what?
that? What?
It was the Alter Ego Mom,
Yes.
and I did love it. Um, but when I started writing for school and getting my doctorate, like I was just writing overload. Like I was like, I can't do both.
Yeah.
So I just kind of let it go. And again, like me, I'm looking at, there are so many things that I want to do. I just don't want to be put in a box. Um, as far as entrepreneurship. Like there are so many projects that I want to get into, and writing is one of them. I plan to, because I'm a homeschool mother. My dissertation was on homeschooling. I'm going to have children's books for Black, African American kids on homeschooling, because it's like being a two-headed bird in a room. So I'll be the author of some children's books coming out, featuring my son as the star, and just doing a lot of different stuff. So yeah, writing is a passion. But
Gotcha.
sometimes you just brain dead and you just can't get it out.
I got you. Well, do you have any shout outs?
Shout out to you, my friend,
Oh,
for
thank
oh my god.
don't tell them my age for that
I'll tell
long.
my age because I'm 50. I look good.
And
But he's older than me.
oh,
So
wow. Thanks a
and
lot.
I've known him since I
That,
was
that
15.
was that was horrible. Thanks to
No.
me.
Yeah, I look good. So I'm always gonna say I'm 50.
That's what's
Shout
up.
out
But
to
you
you
gotta say older than me.
because
Yeah.
like thank you for allowing me to come on your platform.
No problem. It's been a long time overdue. I'm so proud of you with everything that you've accomplished, and we're both here to talk about it.
Yeah, right. Could you imagine, like back in the day in Laurelton, like you could say, "Oh, I'm a business owner and she's a business owner." Like, never. I'm sorry, I
No,
didn't envision it.
I
That's
never
true.
thought it. All I was thinking about was DJing. That's all I thought about.
Yeah.
DJing.
But it's a difference between your ownership
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
and
definitely.
just being a DJ. So
I see what
ownership
you're
is
saying.
important, people.
Yeah, that came as I got older, thinking about that. But listen, man, it's the time for us, and we've been through a lot, and I'm so happy that we're still here. Families are beautiful. Everybody's doing great. And this is Dr. Saeeda saying, "Oh, catch that tea." If you want to get any of her shirts and don't remember anything that you heard, just hit up DJC Radio Global, like I always do, and I'll put you straight through. Give us some parting words to young people in college right now. That's what I wanted you to talk about mostly a little bit. Give some encouraging words to them.
Don't procrastinate. Do not procrastinate because it's wasting your money. I don't care if you have a loan or if you paid for it, you're wasting your money. Always go in there and speak your mind. But always also just like know the system, because again, college is a system. Don't let people just BS you, and you got to know everything: financial aid, housing, set yourself a schedule. Like partying will be there, and you can party with money if you do it the right way. But you worrying about partying in college and messing up, it's just wasting your time and money.
And your life.
Yeah, basically. I'm not saying you can't go back, but again, it's like they just gonna keep pulling money out of you because you got to go back later, and it gets harder. I was 41 when I got my master's. It was not easy.
Yeah, so just let them know that it's easier when you're younger because you're sharper, you got more strength, and you just like ready to go. But yeah, thank you so much, Saeeda.
Thank you.
And we're going to be talking more. There you have it. Let me give you a round of applause. It sounds like pork chop frying, but that's my round of applause.
Now you make me want some fried pork chop.
Be quiet. All right, listen, talk to you soon. Love you. And
all right, love you too.
Everybody